Okay, we're going on to number 4 now. And we sometimes, okay, let's look at the slideshow. Okay, from current slide, okay. We sometimes shorten adjective clauses to adjective phrases with the same meaning. For example, anyone who is interested in cinema should see this film. This is an adjective clause with a subject and a verb. I can shorten it to anyone interested in cinema should see this film, which is an adjective phrase. Remember that a clause is a group of words that has a subject and a verb. A phrase is a group of words that does not have both a subject and a verb. So if we go back and look, in the adjective clause, here is the subject, here's the verb. The adjective phrase does not have a subject or a verb. We sometimes shorten adjective clauses to adjective phrases with the same meaning. For example, anyone who is interested in cinema should see this film. There's the clause, who and is, for the subject and the verb. And I can take this out. Anyone interested in cinema should see this film. And to shorten an adjective clause with a be verb, reduce the clause to an adjective phrase by deleting the relative pronoun and the verb. So I've got Slumdog Millionaire, which was directed by Danny Boyle, won many awards. Here is a relative pronoun. Here is a form of the verb to be. And when I have a relative pronoun followed by a form of the verb to be, I can leave this out. I can say Slumdog Millionaire, directed by Danny Boyle, won many awards. And that means the same thing. Be careful, adjective clauses with be verbs can be reduced only when who, which, or that is the subject pronoun of the clause. Don't reduce an adjective clause with whose. For example, I can say, George Clooney, who is an excellent actor, is also considered very handsome. I can leave this out because I've got relative pronoun, verb to be. I can also say, George Clooney, an excellent actor, is also considered very handsome. Okay, here's a relative pronoun with whose. I met George Clooney, whose latest film is a hit. And I would not take out the whose here. I met George Clooney, latest film is a hit. This is not correct, and I would not say that. If an adjective clause needs commas, the corresponding adjective phrase also needs commas. For example, Penelope Cruz starred in Vicky Cristina Barcelona, which was released in 2008. I can take out the relative pronoun and the verb to be. Penelope Cruz starred in Vicky Cristina Barcelona, released in 2008. This is also correct, but I still need the comma. If there is no verb to be in the adjective clause, it is often possible to change the clause to an adjective phrase. Do this by deleting the relative pronoun and changing the verb to its ing form. You can do this only when who, which, or that is the subject pronoun of the clause. So here are examples. Avatar, which stars Sam Worthington, is the top earning film. So I can take out which, and I change this to the gerund, the ing form. Avatar, starring Sam Worthington, is the top earning film. I like any movie that features Helen Mirren. I've done the same thing. I took out the relative pronoun. I changed this to the ing form. I like any movie featuring Helen Mirren.